How to repair a hole in a toque.
Choose a cotton weaving thread of a vaguely similar color. It doesn't have to be the exact color because these are going to be really small holes that you're filling generally. Go in by about a couple rows of knitting and seal up the edge as if you were doing a zigzag on a sewing machine. If it has another hole in there, just go a little deeper by a couple more stitches. Go all the way around without compromising the elasticity of it, which you probably won't if you're not pulling too hard and making tiny stitches. Once you've gotten around to the beginning, in the case of a bigger hole, just make larger stitches to bridge the gap between them. And if it's a smaller hole like this, just start patching it up from one end of the circle to the other. And try to aim for putting it in where there is no stitching or between stitches, because that will keep it more congruent in case the stitches fall apart. They probably won't, but after 5 or 10 years of wear and, being tossed down various snow hills and whatever else. But continue on until there are no rough edges and it generally looks the same tension as the rest of the piece. At this point, start going across the pawn much bigger stitches to start to make a spider web around the edges. And always make a stitch behind a stitch like this, so then it looks more congruent and there's no hole within that. At this point, the edges will start to get thick, so make use of any thinner parts like this that still contain the original material and stitch into that so that it doesn't make a ridiculously thick part of it. At this point, you can fully spider web it. Use the hard edges of the new material as your new fabric. You can also begin to cross the pawn finally. And this can become just one big stitch of the new material. This edge is still a bit loose, so I'm going to go in to seal that up and then stitch this end. To fully finish this, go into the last part that needs stitching, pull it through the other end, and tie the knot there.